move up in the pocket. He's going to roll out right. He's going to motion. He's going to go to the end zone. It's going to be caught. They're going to say touchdown. Oh my goodness, Connor Lane.
It's a warm October evening here at the Darien High School Stadium Field, where we got a big conference matchup here. The Darien Blue Wave hosts the Wilton Warriors in this late season FCIAC rivalry matchup. Darien Blue Wave 5-1, the Wilton Warriors 4-2. And this one will be a great one here, late October. Can't wait to see what we have on tap for this one. And Liam Tomaszewski joined alongside Thomas Aponte. And Thomas, Blue Wave had their homecoming game last Friday. Saw them defeat the Fairfield Ludlow Falcons 34-21, and their offense really showed their true colors last game. So what do you think they're going to have to do today?
Yeah, I think they're going to continue with their good offense last week. They did a great job running the game and controlling the possession and pace of the game. They can continue to do that here tonight. The running game also allows them to open up opportunities for the play action. That's something that they've struggled a little bit with so far. As well, on offense, they're going to need to continue to work that short passing out with the screens and into the flats. That's worked well so far in previous games this season. That'll help their offense get into a rhythm and score some points early. Also with their defense needs to continue to play as it's done all season and force those multiple turnovers that we see in each game. And then also as for their defense, they played great football, clean football in terms of not having too many penalties and holding their opponents to low scores.
And as for the Wilton Warriors, they lost to New Canaan in a gritty overtime battle. So overall, it's a really great match from the Wilton Warriors, but they just fell short to the Rams. So this one, they have a little revenge on their side.
Yeah, Wilson will definitely, coming off a 2-game losing streak. Both games they lost by 1 possession each. They need to just continue to play physical all around the board. Staying mentally tough and composed all throughout the game, especially at the end, will help them finish out close games, which is something that we expect this game to be.
So it should be a really great match today. Of course, we're looking forward to it. Both these teams are looking great, but now let's look at the keys to the game for both of these teams. And Thomas, what do you think the keys to the game for Darien and Wilton?
For Wilton first, they need to keep a fast-paced offense, running the ball, keeping the big plays going. That'll be something that they're going to look to do. Might be a little hard against this Darien defense, but if they can do it, then they're going to do a great job tonight. Also, they need to use heavy pass rush. Putting roll-up under pressure for Darien will be important, making him rush his throws, maybe force some turnovers. And that'll also, and then the last key they need to do is they need to slow this Darien offense down, stopping the run early, winning the battle in the trenches. That'll be a great job of stopping Darien's rhythm. Also, as for Darien, their keys to the game continue to have their strong defense that we've seen. Winning the turnover battle will be crucial in this game, especially if it's close late on. Also, winning the turnover battle will allow them to give more possessions to their offense in good field position. Another key to the game for Darien is making big plays on offense. We haven't really seen too many big plays that really stretch secondaries vertically. So if they can create some of those, that'll be a huge, and coming out strong, especially early on, which is their last key to the game, coming out early. Last game, we saw them score in their first couple of possessions. That really put that Ludlow team under pressure. And so they can do that here tonight. That'll put good pressure on this Wilton defense and Wilton offense to try to keep pace with them.
So those are your keys to the game for both of these squads. Of course, fairly highly anticipated matchup on the schedule. Last year, we saw two of these teams battled out over in Wilton at Fujitani Field, and the Blue Wave came out on top on a late touchdown by Trevor Herget. So this matchup is always a favorite here, and it's being renewed at the high school stadium field. And both these teams just getting ready here. Of course, Darien's second under the lights matchup. Their last one, they took on the Fairfield Prep Jesuits. They won 10-2. So Blue Wave fans are coming out and getting ready for this one. Of course, the Hunter's Moon in the sky tonight. The October full moon, October 27th, shining high above the stadium lights of the high school stadium field.
Yeah, as you can see here, the moon looks great, especially with the lights on this Friday night. This is really what high school football is all about on a Friday night under the lights. The student section is packed, band is here. Everyone's ready to go for a great close game that this one should be.
Yeah, so again, a matchup that we've been waiting for. Of course, we've known from this Darien Blue Wave team that they've taken on opponents, but their offense has been stale these past couple of games, so we'll be interesting to see if they can break out and try to put some points on the board early against the Warriors.
Yeah, that'll definitely be very critical in trying to get the win tonight.
The flower in the student section and in their Halloween costumes. They're getting ready here, of course. Halloween weekend, always a favorite by everyone. Halloween coming up on Tuesday, so the late October holiday, people definitely getting in the spirit.
Yeah, see the spirit in all the costumes that we see in the student section. They're ready to go. Flowers already flying. It's going to be a good game.
Yeah, it's going to be a really great game. We'll like to see both of these teams come out. Of course, Wilton definitely didn't put up as many points as they normally have throughout the entirety of this season. But of course, they're playing a great game, or excuse me, a great team of the New Canaan Rams.
Yeah, they definitely, their offense didn't click as well as it had been over the past few games of the season for Wilton. Before that game, they were averaging about 30 points a game, only scored 13. So getting their offense clicking again and getting into a good rhythm will be crucial in getting the win tonight.
So Darien will kick off the ball first. Wilton will start on the receiving side. Senior kicker Anson Sikor will kick it off for the Wave. He had a great game in that homecoming game last Saturday. Put up a ton of great PATs. He still has 100% on the PAT mark.
Yeah, that's a really underrated stat from some, I think, from field goal kickers. Missing a PAT at the end of a touchdown drive can be a really big momentum killer. So him being perfect on every single one this season has been really great for this Blue Wave offense and just getting as many points as they can.
So there you go, the Blue Wave student section right there, decked out for this one. And here we go, Anson Sikor's kick, deep going back by the goal line. Wilton will return it. Warriors gonna run. I have a nice little open lane. He'll be tripped up at about the 27-yard line, and Warriors will come out on offense for this one.
That was a good trip up there, as he definitely had a hole and really only had 2 more guys to beat if he didn't get tripped up there.
So the Warriors will get off on their offense. We've seen quarterback Joey Hegarty for them, the junior. He's been having a great year so far. So we'll see what the Warriors will do on their first campaign. So the Warriors will start on the offense at about the 28-yard line. Direct snap right there. I was going to go to number 16, Charlie Calabrese, for a short gain on that one. Calabrese there, running back. Nice little short play out to that 30-yard line, but not much gain on that one. That one will bring up a second down and a little long. Of course, we're watching this game on DAF Media Network, joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. So glad you could be here to watch this football contest. So the Warriors with it. Second down. Again, short snap out. Good snap there. Defense going to try to go after Briggs McGuckin. Just getting a little last legs on that one. Nice play there by the Warriors. That was number 6, Colin O'Neill.
Wilton definitely trying to establish a good running game early. Showing it's very similar formation in both these plays. Very compact. A lot of guys on the line of scrimmage and 2 or 3 guys in the backfield to lead some blocks. And so far, it's working for them as they've already moved the chains here and are already up to the 50-yard line.
So Mac McGuffern, the senior running back, he gets a first down for the Warriors. Moving that ball along exactly on the 50-yard line mark. Referees blow the flag. That one's going to be a false start against Wilton. They're going to be moving back 5 yards.
Yeah, look like some movement up front there. And what I like about this early run game, if they can establish this early run game, Wilton, they can definitely force this Darien secondary that has been so good all season to play up more, and this will allow them to open up the play action and try to get behind the secondary and create the big plays.
So second down and 15. Should be first down and 15 for the Warriors. They're going to take that one. McGovern is going to take it himself. He'll get about a nice gain of about 1 or 2 yards.
Darien did a nice job getting penetration at the line. Not allowing those Wilton blocks to really pick them up too much. Continuing to keep Wilton behind the sticks here.
We've seen the Darien defense explode this year. Ryan Gately, he has 12.5 tackles. Of course, Ryan Gerlamo, another big playmaker, but he went out with an injury in that game against Greenwich, so definitely a big loss for this Blue Wave defense.
Yeah, he was really Darien's star player up to that game when he got hurt, so losing him is really a big thing for this Darien defense, but let's see if how they handle it.
So Wilton again. They're going to hand it off. Nice play there by Darien, stopping that one. Big third down stop. And that one will be second down, so now it'll bring up a third down. So Wilton definitely going to need to go. We haven't seen them make a pass play throughout the entirety of this game.
Yeah, I think they'll definitely be forced into a pass play here, 3rd and 10. But it's a really good job by Darien, taking advantage of the early false start and keeping Wilton behind the chains.
So the Warriors again on offense. Joey Hagerty at the quarterback spot. He's got 2 men in the backfield. Flag will be thrown on that one. Again, another false start against the Warriors. That's their second in this game. So again, Wilton getting a little jumpy on that line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looks like they're getting a little antsy here early on. This is something that you cannot afford as a team. Losing yards to penalties, that's how you lose games. And so let's see if they can fix their offense here and continue to play a little more sound.
So Wilton will have it again, 3rd down, and it looks like 15. Haggerty in the backfield, along with 2 men to his left and right. Haggerty, short throw, he's got it. He's got his man, but we tackle down at about the Darien 49-yard line. And nice tackle there by the Blue Wave to put that ball away.
It's a nice tackle in open space, not allowing him to turn upfield and possibly get some more yardage. Let's see if Wilton looks like they're going to bring on the punt team and try to pin Darien deep.
So that was senior wide receiver Ryan Smith hauling that one in for Wilton. One of their first passing plays this game, and they get a 4 and out, and they're going to bring out the punt team. So we've seen Darien defense all year. There's number 6, Briggs McGuckin. He will be on the return for the Blue Wave. That ball's just going to go down. Wilton's going to down that one, or looking to down it at about Darien's 5-yard line. Nice job on the special teams there by the Warriors.
That's a really nice punt. Nice decision there from Wilton. They need to force this Darien offense to actually do something with the ball, something that in past games they've struggled with a little bit, so force them to try to go 95 yards for the score would definitely help out their defense.
So again, sophomore quarterback Ben Rolap coming out there for the Blue Wave. He had that start against Greenwich. He started in Fairfield Prep, and then senior quarterback Declan Cunningham went down with a season-ending injury, so Rolap has big shoes to fill.
Yeah, Declan Cunningham did a really nice job in those first few games before he got hurt. But so far, Ben Rollup has showed a lot of promise, and it'll be interesting to see how he handles tonight.
So Rollup and the Blue Wave starting down at about their 3-yard line. So Luke Caesar in the backfield along with Rollup. Rollup snaps it. He's in the end zone. Big pass out there. Way long. That's going to be intercepted. First play of the game for the Blue Wave. And they can't seem to tackle him going. He's going to run out of bounds at about the 10-yard line. It was number 11, Connor Flanagan, the senior cornerback. And right off the bat, Wilton defense has shown that they're here to play.
Yeah, again, that Wilton defense coming in clutch. They've been great all season, and it just looks like maybe a little bit of a miscommunication there between roll-up and his receiver. Receiver not really looking for the pass and just goes right over him, and that's a great interception, great concentration, and sets up Wilton great field position. Like I said, turnover battle is going to be crucial in setting up good field position and giving your offense a lot more possessions.
That's that's Ben Rolap's 6th interception on the year, something that you don't see from Darien quarterbacks, but here we go for Wilton, nearing that red zone. Gonna hand it off over that right side. He'll get down for about a gain of 3 or 4. Again, that was number 15, Peter Reyes, on the running back.
It's a nice job by the Darien defense tracking that option play and getting all the way to the outside and make the tackle.
So again, this is definitely another big time for the Darien D to show that they came to play. I mean, Wilton just had the interception. They're already in scoring position. And you don't want to go down early if you're Darien.
Yeah, honestly, forcing a field goal here is going to be a big win for this offense, or for this Darien defense.
So Wilton again. Joey Haggerty. Haggerty's going to snap it, faking a handoff to Reyes. He's going to look back, short pass out to the red zone. That one's going to be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors.
That was perfect placement there from Wilton, from the Wilton quarterback there, and great recognition that that ball was going to be on the back shoulder to make that catch, make that adjustment. It's a great job.
Number 8, Mac McGovern, the senior running back, calling that one in for the Warriors. And just like that, in the first quarter, Wilton goes up early 6-0. So McGovern getting the early touchdown for Wilton. Showing that there was a good amount of coverage there from Darien, but nice job by McGovern to pull in that touchdown.
And that extra point going to be no good. It's going to be a small win there for Darien special teams, but let's see how their offense responds after that one.
So the extra point is no good, so not 7-0, 6-0 in favor of the Warriors. But again, if you're Darien, drives like this coming up is where you definitely need to go all out. That was Will Bremer for Darien, trying to make that stop over in the red zone. But again, nice play there, nice catch there by Mac McGovern. We haven't seen Darien in any game this year go down early like this in the first quarter. They kept their opponents at bay throughout most of this season, but this is something we haven't seen from head coach Andy Grant's squad.
Yeah, this is definitely some early adversity that Darien hasn't really been used to so far this season. Obviously, the situation wasn't helped by that turnover from the offense, but let's see how the offense comes back with this one, especially see how Ben Rollup comes back.
So Wilton on the kick. Short kick there. Darien special teams ready to catch that one. And running out of bounds will be the Blue Wave at about their own 35-yard line. It's an overall great atmosphere here from the Darien High School Stadium field as Blue Wave offense going to get ready to trot on out for their second offensive campaign in this game. So Darien getting ready at that line of scrimmage. Roll up there. He's got 3 big receivers out to his right, 1 to his left. Caesar in motion. Pass out there. Caesar trips up at about the 30-yard line, so that one will fall incomplete. And we'll bring up a 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, just the pass just falling a little short from Caesar as he was running away from the quarterback on the screen. Those wide receiver screens so far have been a staple of this Darien offense and have worked pretty well so far this year, but just coming up a little short there.
Yeah, we've seen in the backfield a lot. We've seen Luke Caesar see some time in that backfield along with senior running back Captain Clifton Shelton, but in that Ludlow game, we saw Caesar a lot more than Shelton.
Yeah, he really broke out that last game in that running back position. I believe he rushed for about 100 yards, and it really was a big factor in getting the ball, getting this Darien offense down the field.
So 2nd down and 13 for the Blue Wave. Roll lap. He's looking out. He's going to be heavy under pressure. And Wilton will come away with the huge sack. Number 7 Owen Theoharidis. See Rolap not looking at that left pocket, and right there to make a big sack. That's going to bring up a third down and really long for Darien.
Yeah, it was really good setting the block there and getting to Rolap.
So third down and 19 for Darien. They got a lot of receivers out there. Charlie Tom's in motion. Big spot for Rolap. He's going to run out to his right. Heavy under pressure by the Warriors. Short pass out deflected off of Wilton, and that will bring up another fourth down for the Blue Wave, and they're going to bring out their punt team for this one.
Yeah, nearly another interception as that ball was tipped. Looking for Connor Lane there on the pass. Looked like he would have been a little bit short of the first down from where he caught it, but possibly could have made a move in space, but unable to get the reception there, and it's going to bring on the punt team.
So Darien punt team coming out, Anson Sikora. Seen Sikora on punts a lot this season. Score a big punt there. Wilton going to look for that one. That one's close to the 50-yard line. We'll see where it gets played down, and they will pick that one up at about 46, 47-yard line.
Yeah, another great stop by the Wilton defense, giving their offense another great field position here to go down and get another score.
So the Warriors will be back out on the offense. Yeah, another big spot here for the Blue Wave on defense. Going 2 and out on their scoring tries. Wilton again. Handed it off, finding some nice space. Number 8, Mac McGovern, had that touchdown for the Warriors. He'll get about a gain of 5.
It's a nice job by McGovern, just breaking through the tackles, turning his feet, and staying up.
So again, Wilton on that nice gain. They have about second down and 6. So again, the Warriors. Haggerty. He's going to look out, long throw, lots of coverage over there, and in the hands. That one's intercepted by Darien. Nice rush there by the Blue Wave. Over on that right side, tackled down at about the 45-yard line. And what a great play there. Senior cornerback Morgan Rupenstein, and you see the celebrations on that Darien sideline.
Yeah, what a great pick just to go up and get it. Pretty much control with one hand, give himself a chance. It's a nice job beating the receiver to the ball there by Rupenstein. He had a pretty good game last week. He's just continuing that great play over.
Morgan Rupenstein, one of those key seniors on that Darien defense, and right there is a trend that we've seen from this defense all year. They know how to make those big stops, and right there, I mean, you see it on that replay, it was a little bit of a bobble, but he made that nice catch to haul it in. What a great play there by the Blue Wave.
Yeah, it was great concentration there from Rupenstein.
So the Blue Wave again out on offense at about the 44-yard line. Roll lap, faking the throw, handing it off to Caesar. Caesar will be tackled down for about a gain of 5 yards. And again, Luke Caesar in that running back spot. You know, originally in the year, he was positioned as a wide receiver, and he's looking more and more like a running back.
Yeah, he's really kind of found his place there in the backfield. And it's been a really crucial role for this Darien offense. But of course, that interception is now a huge momentum shifter, and this is a huge drive for the Darien offense to try to put points on the board, get themselves back in it, and keep their momentum going.
And having Caesar is definitely a good asset for the Blue Wave to have the switch up the running back spot. As Blue Wave will have a second down and 6. Caesar in motion. Roll that pass out again, deflected, going off the hands of Kevin Roche. And we almost saw another interception there by the Warriors.
Yeah, it's a nice job from the Wilton secondary contesting that pass. It actually looks like I tipped on the line.
So we know Kevin Roche has that huge extension, but right there is something that you don't really see a lot of tip. This Wilton defense is all over the Darien Blue Wave.
Yeah, they're really putting pressure up front. That's helping their secondary out a lot.
So Rolap. Again, he looks. He's got Charlie Tom. Charlie Tom's moving around. He's got a first down. He'll be tackled down at about the 43-yard line. And Darien will get their first down on the day.
It's a great play by Tom, finding the space in the zone and just getting it right upfield to get the first down, using his size to just make sure he doesn't get tackled too soon before the marker.
And having the ability to get those first downs in football is necessary for moving down the field. Rolap alone in the backfield. Big pass out there, trying to find Roche. He hauls it in for a huge gain of about 15 yards and bringing up a Darien first down, and all of a sudden, they're moving those chains closer and closer to that end zone.
Yeah, what a great pass there by Roche, finding the window there for Roche as he just came across the field. A nice catch by Roche, just hauling that in, hanging on to it through the hit. And this Darien offense, as you said, is now moving.
So again, Rolap hands it off to Caesar. Caesar will be tackled down to about that 25-yard line. He'll be there for about a gain of 4 or 5. Another big stop there by the Warriors, but again, this Darien offense looking like they got together after those first couple 4 and outs.
Yeah, a little surprising on this drive there. Passing game seems to be really moving this offense rather than the running game as we've seen traditionally for them earlier on in the season.
So Rolap. He's got a nice pass out to Tom with the stiff arm. Flag will be thrown. We'll see what the penalty is, whose side that's going on. Almost looked like the referees were throwing that penalty against Darien.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to get number 15, Connor Lane, for a hold possibly. As he took the defender down, maybe after Charlie Tom there, kind of try to push him through, but and is going to be holding on the Darien offense.
So we'll be holding against Darien. That play is going to be moving back. Again, penalty something you want to limit in football, especially a team like Darien. They've been trotting along this field, and they're going to want to get in the end zone, their ultimate goal.
Yeah, penalties, of course, don't help any team. And so just mitigating those, especially after you just have a nice play like that, be crucial.
So again, Darien, Ben Rolap out in the backfield. 4 receivers out to his left. Caesar will be in motion. Taught some things over with Ben Rolap. Play clock going down, still plenty of time. Referee's throwing the flag, looked like might be, that one's going to be offsides against the Warriors, so Blue Wave will move up 5 yards.
Yeah, maybe Blue Wave got a little bit of a break there. It's a nice job drawing the offsides and getting some of those penalty yards back.
So Darien getting, again, like you said, getting those penalty yards back, so they'll have a 2nd down and short. Again, Ben Rolap, definitely big player to watch for this Blue Wave sophomore stud quarterback. And he's got a big look here on this young Darien team. Warriors lead by 6. Rolap's going to hand that one off to Caesar. Look at the gain right there. And we'll bring up a 3rd down and really short.
Yeah, just short of the first down there by Caesar. Let's see if Darien decides to just try to run it right through for a yard, or if they try to maybe do a screen or a quick pass.
So something big coming from the Darien playbook. Rolap. Taking the handoff, looking in the end zone. That one's going high above Connor Lane. Lane almost looking for the penalty flag on that one. Maybe some pass interference, but no call will be given.
Yeah, it looked like he probably had Lane, but with the pressure coming, he was just trying to get it out quick and maybe just over the linebackers of Wilton and just overshot Lane there. Who probably, if he caught that, would have been right into the end zone.
So this one bringing up a 4th down and 1. We've seen Darien go for it on 4th down this year. They've been, for the most part, successful. And now taking a look at it here, they're going to go for it. Rolap going to be the lone man in the backfield.
Yeah, Darien likes to be very aggressive on 4th down, and if it pays off, it's a huge game changer for them.
So Ben Rolap. He's going to hand it off to Caesar. Caesar's got a nice little lane and more. And that one will be good enough for a Darien 1st down.
It's a nice run, giving Caesar a nice hole, and for him to just power through for a couple and get the 1st down, move the chains.
So nice job there by Luke Caesar. And now Darien has a first down and 10 at about the 17-yard line. So first and 10 for the Blue Wave. Rolap hauling in the snap. He's throwing it up. That one will be almost caught in the end zone by Darien. Looked like he had that one in. That one's going to be incomplete. Rolap on that flat foot. And just out of the hands of tight end Kevin Roche.
Yeah, it was a nice job by Rob handling the snap and just getting out quickly as there was pressure coming around the edge.
So second down for the Blue Wave. Second down and 10. Rolap. Throw into the end zone. Looking again for Kevin Roche. Just added that right hand and looked like he almost had that one again.
Yeah, just off the fingertips of these Darien wide receivers so far today. As Rolap tries to use Roche's size there, try to make him go up and get the ball, but maybe just a little bit too high.
So again, the Blue Wave, third down and 10. Rolap. Taking a handoff to Caesar again, looking in the end zone. That one's a little long, and that one again out of the hands of number 86, Charlie Tom, and that one will bring up a fourth down and 10.
Yeah, that's a really good stop by the Wilton defense, and honestly, I think those last three plays from the Wilton defense were set up across the whole drive and how they stopped the Darien run game. Darien probably just didn't really feel comfortable going to the run game in the red zone there as much as they feel comfortable with the pass as they move the ball downfield with the passing game. So forcing 3 incompletions there and forcing Darien to try to do something with Rolap's arm was really crucial in getting that stop and forcing the field goal here.
That was, again, very interesting at Darien. 3 plays. They went for the end zone 3 times. Nothing short. No wide receiver screen to try to get some yardage. So interesting play call in there by the Blue Wave as Anson Sikora will get a look at the field goal attempt. And that one will be up and good. So the Blue Wave cutting that lead of the Warriors to 3 as Wilton still leads 6-3.
Yeah, a little disappointing there for Darien, not finishing that drive with a touchdown after getting pretty close, but another nice field goal make there for Sikora. And 3 points is better than no points. And I think they're a team who can continue to trust their defense to put them in good positions and give them more scoring opportunities.
Yeah, Anson Sikora, that strong kicker for the Blue Wave, and he shows right there. If you need a field goal opportunity, he's there to make it. So big field goal there from the Blue Wave, cutting that lead. Of course, maybe a little disappointed for not getting the touchdown. Nevertheless, Anson Sikora will kick it off late in this first quarter of play. And maybe the Blue Wave try to make another big stop against the Warriors before the end of the quarter.
Yeah, getting a stop on this next drive will be a good job. Will be a great way for them to keep their momentum up and give their offense a chance to tie it or take the lead.
So Sikora getting ready on the kick. Blue Wave have been usually good in the first quarter of play, and right there, big kick there by Sikora. Again, close to that end zone. Referee's going to call the touchback on that one, and Wilton will get set at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, nice kick there from Sikora, getting the touchback, and let's see how Wilton's offense responds to Darien's field goal.
Yeah, so Darien putting up the points with the field goal, and we already saw Wilton's kicker. They missed their first PAT, so kicker a little rusty maybe compared to Anson Sikora. So the Blue Wave know that they have that power kicker. They can use him in the situation where you need a field goal.
Yeah, being better special teams-wise is really crucial, and just getting those little point increments, which will be really big in a game that's close, which is something we expect this game to be.
So Wilton again. Short pass out there. Little scoop pass close to the first down marker. We'll see where the referees mark that one. So really close, and take another look at it. Trying to juke out Darien defense. Did a good job, but looks like he'll be pushed out of bounds very close to the first down marker, bringing up a second down in mere inches.
Yeah, nice job staying on his feet there and getting pretty close to the first down marker.
So again, Wilton, another shovel pass. Blue Wave ready for that one again. Warriors have a nice little hole with it. And Walker Brown on the tackle for Darien.
With these options and as well as with these tosses, McGovern's really been able to show his skill in juking out defenders out in space, as we just saw there right in the replay. He's been doing a really nice job just picking up those extra yardage with those shifty moves.
Yeah, Mac McGovern had that touchdown for the Warriors early in this game, so. And that one will bring to the end of quarter one of play. The Warriors lead by 3. And just an overall great first quarter play. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back in the DAF Media Network. Back here live on the DAF Media Network. The Wilton Warriors lead the Blue Wave 6-3. We saw the field goal from Anson Takor and then the touchdown from the Warriors off that interception. And then right there they missed the PAT. So still a relatively close game.
Yeah, really good play there from both teams in the first half, especially by their defenses. Both getting a turnover each. So it'll be interesting to see how both these teams finish off the half here in the second quarter.
And so again, 6-3, the Blue Wave. We're going to talk about this one on defense in need of a big stop. They know they have to keep this Warriors offense at bay. They want to stay alive in this game. So the Warriors on offense. This one here, pass out there. And more for a first down. Darien defense tackle him out of bounds at about that 47-yard line. Nice play there by Wilton.
Yeah, it was a nice play design. Rolling out Haggerty to the opposite side of the fake run and finding his receiver out there in space and picking up good yardage there, including a first down.
Yeah, so Luke Umfred, the senior tight end, will get that one for Wilton. This will bring down a first down and 10 for Wilton. That pass there handed off to McGovern. Tripped up there by Darien. Nice job on the defense. Tripping that one up, stopping that run, and it looks like Mac McGovern might be a little tripped up on that one.
Yeah, it was a good job getting into the backfield by the Darien defense and stopping that play behind the sticks, as this is definitely a worrying injury here for the Wilton Warriors.
Yeah, so something you don't want to see in football, some player going down, but of course on that last, McGovern has been the star player for Wilton this entire game, so hate to see someone go down like that.
Yeah, this will be a huge loss here for Wilton if he's not able to come back in this game. Done a great job running the ball, and of course also has the receiving touchdown on top of it. He's really been the playmaker so far.
Yeah, so we'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break on the DAF Media Network. Back here live on the DAF Media Network. Second quarter of play just being ticked down. And Mac McGovern looking like he's walking off the field just okay. So again, nice play there by the Darien defense, but McGovern, your star playmaker, you don't want him going down.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay and he's able to come back into this game. But let's see how the Wilton offense responds without McGovern. let's see, maybe they'll try to go more with the passing game.
So again, Wilton again. They have a first down and 10. Or excuse me, second down. Wilton there. Harley, nice pass out there. That one's going to be finding number 3, Jason Costa.
It's a nice out route by Costa. Great timing there to find him by Haggerty.
So Haggerty to Costa. Costa gets his first reception of the day. So it'll bring down a third down and about 5 yards for the Warriors, but definitely not out of their pay grade. Third down here. Haggerty finding an open man. That one will be tackled out of bounds. Number 9, Cole Stevenson, senior wide receiver. Again, nice play there by Stevenson. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 28, 27-yard line.
It was a great route run by Stevenson. Going out, faking the go route, and coming back. And great enough space for him to have Haggerty get the ball to him past the first down marker.
So Wilton on the first down attempt. Haggerty just out of the hands. That one was number 15, Peter Reyes. So that one just out of the hands. That one going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, it looks like Darien defense hoping that was a horizontal or backwards pass, but I think it went forward there.
Yeah, so that one's going to just be called incomplete. Darien trying to put a touch on it, thinking that might have been a fumble. So you take another look at that one, just out of the hands of Reyes, and will fall incomplete. Second down and 10 for the Warriors. Short pass out there, Haggerty. Again, finding Costa close to that first down marker, but it will bring up a third down and short for the Warriors.
Again, they're going to that same out route to Costa. As he's just finding the gap in the zone and running a nice route for a nice 5-yard gain. That'll make it much more third and manageable.
Yeah, so definitely third and manageable for the Warriors. But again, this is a big third down. If you want to put a dent in this game, this is where you need to convert on third down.
And I wonder if Wilton maybe has a 4-down territory mentality about this one, as the kicker's already missed a PAT.
So third down here, Haggerty. He's going to rush it out. He'll get the first down and a little more. He's going to run out of bounds at about the 9-yard line. Nice play there, Haggerty taking it himself, and he picks up a Wilton first down.
Nice read by Haggerty, seeing the open space. Its Darien defense went over to number 15, Peter Reyes. He just takes it, and that's a nice first down.
So another first down for the Warriors. They will convert nearing that red zone. Saw them score in the red zone last drive. Or last drive they were in the red zone. They came away with the score. So it's going to be a big first down for the Warriors. Haggerty. He's going to scoop it off to that right side. Darien trying to make a big block, but nice play there. That one's number, again, 15, Peter Reyes. Heard his name a lot, and definitely one of those bigger running backs for Wilton.
Yeah, Peter Reyes now, until the government comes back in the game, will be getting all the carries for the Wilton Warriors, but that's a nice job and a better response there by the Darien defense on the toss play.
So it'll be a second down for Wilton. They're setting up in that red zone. Costa in motion. Pass out there. Wilton's got the catch. Textbook touchdown there. Number 9, Cole Stevenson, the senior wide receiver. And again, Wilton's on the scoreboard.
Stevenson making a nice move there on the coverage. And Haggerty doing a nice job finding him there and putting a really good pass there across the end zone.
Yeah, so Cole Stevenson with the touchdown for the Warriors, putting up another points, and now we'll see kicker coming out here trying to put up the PAT. And that kick will be good. 1 for 2 on PATs for Wilton. They lead by 10. You saw a lot of strengths there from that Wilton offense. So now the Darien offense coming on. What do you think they're going to have to do?
Yeah, Darien offense, they're going to have to try to get the running game going. Wilton did a really nice job at stopping that on the field goal drive. They have to continue to get their passing game. They continue to keep up their good passing game, and they have to convert in the red zone. If they don't convert in the red zone with touchdowns, they're not going to be able to keep up with this Wilton Warriors offense.
So the Darien Special teams coming out here to return the kick. Again, in the second quarter, Darien kicked the ball off to Wilton first, so nevertheless, they will get the ball back after the after halftime, but they need to put up points here to try to keep this game at bay.
Yeah, with getting the ball in the second half, you really just want to make sure you're at least within one score so you can come out of halftime and tie it or go ahead.
So Wilton getting ready on the kick. That one's going deep, returned at about the 10-yard line. By an open lane is Rooney. Rooney almost had a little open lane on that one at about the 30-yard line, but will be stopped up by the Warriors, and Darien will start their offensive drive in the second quarter.
Yeah, nearly had the lane there, but nevertheless still nice return there from Rooney.
So the Darien offense getting out there, the likes of Ben Rolap. They know they need to put a score on the board. This is where it starts. Rolap. Handed it off to Caesar. He'll be tackled down behind the line of scrimmage. That one will be for about a loss of about 2 yards.
Once again, a great play up front from this Wilton defense, just keeping that run, the running game at bay for the Darien offense.
Yeah, so again, trying to find an open lane is Caesar, but you take a look on that left side. Maybe he'll try to put the stiff arm on it, but he'll be swallowed up by that Warriors defensive line. So second down and 13 for Wilton. Roll lap. He's looking, trying to find an open lane. He's been looking back. Wilton trying to put it on. He's going to throw that one out of bounds, intended for Kevin Roche. So no intentional grounding there since he had a man attempting to throw to, but it'll bring down the third down and 13 for the Wave.
Yeah, great pressure there and great coverage down the field. Does not really give roll up an open option, forcing him to throw that ball away.
So big play call here for Darien, 3rd and 13. We know they went with the pass all day, but they've also gone heavy with the rush. So we'll see what they'll go here. You know, they have a lot of weapons on offense, and see what they'll be able to do. So 3rd down and 13 for the Blue Wave. Rolap fakes the handoff. That one's going to be swallowed up by the Darien defense. Or excuse me, the Wilton defense. Rolap's through the throw there, but that one going to be patted down, intended for Will Bonner. So the Darien punt team will come out for this one.
Yeah, an unfortunate offensive drive there from Darien, something they definitely didn't want to do after Wilton's touchdown. We'll see how their defense responds on Wilton's next offensive drive here.
So Anson Sikora with the punt attempt. Another punt on the score sheet for the Blue Wave. There's still plenty of time left before halftime. Sikora, short punt. That ball is going to go way down. Going to be tracked down and will be rolled out of bounds at about the 31-yard line. Great spot there by Anson Sikora on the special teams.
Yeah, that punt took a nice roll in Darien's favor, just to put it down there all the way to the 31.
So the Darien defense, another big spot for them to try to put a statement in this game. And if Wilton puts another score on the board, it's always going to be tough to come back from those deficits.
Yeah, coming back from a 17-point deficit would be really tough for Darien. They would have to make some big adjustments going into the second half.
So Wilton on offense, going to hand it off. Swallowed up at about the line of scrimmage. Again, Reyes on that one, so about a gain of 0.
Yeah, Wilton trying to go back to the running game. That worked pretty well for them on the first 2 drives.
So Wilton, we've seen them on the running game all this entirety of this game, and we've seen them do well on the pass as well. But this Darien defense has to put some pressure on the Wilton offense.
Yeah, McGovern going down last drive kind of forced them to pass at the end of that drive, and they did pretty well switching to it.
So Wilton again. Darien defense looking to put a cap on this one, and it will. Darien with the big sack.
It's a great sack there. Great pressure.
A lot of Darien players over there. Looked like Ben Curtis put the final touches on that one to bring up the sack for Darien.
Yeah, it's a nice job by Johnny Fay putting the initial pressure on Haggerty. And he's really been all over the place so far this game. I've seen him make some nice plays out in the backfield and some nice pressure. So let's see if he can continue that.
So again, they'll bring up a 3rd down and 18 for the Warriors. Big spot here after the sack. Junior linebacker Ben Curtis. That one. Wilton with the catch. Ben Curtis running over there trying to make a stop. And Wilton's got a big lane, 1st down and a lot more. And it looked like in that one Darien had the stop. But nevertheless, the Warriors will move those chains.
Yeah, Stevenson showing his athleticism and toughness to just shed the tackle and just go right down the field, find the hole. And great blocking as well from his fellow wide receivers and his fellow offensive linemen getting up there as well. So it looked like what should have been a 3rd down stop for Darien turns into a big play for Wilton.
It'll be a 1st down and 10 for Wilton. Something you didn't want to see off of that last play. Used all that strength. Bring up big play. Of course, watching this game on the DAF Media Network joint venture between the Darien Foundation, Darien Athletic Foundation. Haggerty's going to be under pressure. He'll throw that one to the ground. So bring up a 2nd down and 10 for Wilton.
It's a nice job putting Haggerty under pressure once again, forcing the incompletion.
An incompletion there, Wilton. A lot of possession time in their favor. You know, Darien, these drives, they've been very quick on the offense, which is something you don't want to see. And then when you compare it to Wilton, I feel like they've just had the ball the entirety of this game.
Yeah, Wilton's really doing a nice job controlling the game and wearing down this Darien defense.
So Haggerty, he's running out, lob pass out. That one will be caught by Reyes. Reyes using speed. He's got a 1st down and more. And will be tackled down at about the 23-yard line. So nice job there by Peter Reyes. He's just been a name that we've been talking about all day.
Yeah, Wilton's been doing a really good job on those wide receiver screens, forcing a little bit of a misdirection, having their offensive line and some of their guys go one way and then throwing it back across the field the other way. And it just pulls that Darien defense to the other side and creates a lot of open space to just get big plays down the field. So another great play design there. And sets them up really nicely just outside the red zone.
So again, the Warriors outside of that red zone, but bringing up another 1st down and 10 for Wilton. Something we've seen from this team all game. And now we'll see our first timeout taken by head coach Andy Grant. Going to try to slow some things down off the clock. What do you think they're talking about in the timeout huddle?
Yeah, they probably just looking to still continue to get pressure and be strong up front, not let Wilton establish a run game or continue to run the ball well into the red zone. And they're just going to want to make sure that their cornerbacks are staying tight on these Wilton receivers and not letting them get open, as we saw on the last touchdown, where on one-on-one coverage, I believe it was Stevenson making a nice move and getting in the end zone.
Yeah, so their timeout, first timeout taken by the Blue Wave, and they definitely need it. Wilton's pretty much traveled the entirety length of this field, so they know how to move their offense. And if you're Darien, you're definitely talking about making this crucial stop.
Yeah, this is also a nice timeout to give Darien defense a breather, as they've really been out on the field for most of this game. Their offense not helping them out too much, but turnovers and 3 and outs. So allowing them to catch their breath here be really crucial in helping them get this stop.
So Darien defense coming back out. So again, big spot here for the Warriors. Again, looking to put that dent into this game in the first half. Haggerty. He's going to look for a throw to the end zone. Just out of reach, no flag on the play. Good coverage there by Morgan Rupenstein.
Yeah, it was good coverage there. Forced Haggerty to try to find the back shoulder of his receiver, but just threw a little bit too far off the shoulder. That one's going to fall right out of bounds and incomplete.
I'm just taking a look at that Darien student section, giving them a shout out. A lot of great costumes here for a Hollow weekend, and just bringing a great atmosphere to this Darien High School Stadium field as Haggerty He'll look for it on second down. He's going to run out to his right. He will throw that one out of bounds, so it'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 for the Warriors.
Again, good pressure by Darien, only rushing 4 there, I believe. And the pocket pretty much broke down right away, and the defense did a really nice job in the secondary, just keeping receivers covered and not giving Haggerty any options to throw downfield.
So again, crucial 3rd down stop here for the Blue Wave. We've seen them do it before throughout this season. This is definitely going to be one of those big ones.
Yeah, well, and it'll be interesting to see if Wilton gets enough yardage here to make it a 4th and short if they'll go for it, because it's not a very short field goal from here.
So 3rd down for Darien, or for Wilton. Haggerty's going to run out to his right. A lot of pressure there. He's going to be forced to throw it out of bounds. Big 3rd down stop by Darien. We'll see if Wilton will go for it on 4th down. But, you know, in that field goal range, you'll see what they'll do on this next play.
Yeah, it looks like Haggerty might have just missed his tight end a little bit. Behar, he was open there in space for a second. Ran a pretty nice route to shed his defender, but he was quickly covered up. And Haggerty under pressure probably didn't see him right away.
So again, Wilton just talking things over here on 4th down and 10. It's not 4th down and short. This is 4th down and 10 yards, so they're going to need a big play.
Yeah, probably don't really think a field goal is going to work here. It's going to be a 40-yard field goal from this spot. So keeping the offense on field is probably the right decision here, and we've seen them make big plays on 3rd and long so far. So wouldn't be out of the question here if they get the 1st down.
So referee's going to blow the whistle. Timeout will be taken there by head coach E.J. D'Annunzio for the Warriors. And going to be talking about a lot of things in that timeout huddle. But when we're back, we'll be taking a short break on the DAF Media Network. Back here live on the DAF Media Network. And of course, Wilton Warriors lead the Blue Wave by 10. Still in this first half of play, so there's still a lot of time left to go. But again, big 4th down stop coming up for the Blue Wave.
Yeah, this would be a really big stop and trying to get the Blue Wave back in it.
So Joey Haggerty, he's looking long into the end zone, look for an open man. Great coverage there by Darien. And making that huge 4th down stop, they will come back on for the offense.
Yeah, it's a nice coverage downfield. Really had every receiver blanketed there. Maybe a little miscommunication there from Haggerty and his receiver, as his receiver was cutting into the middle of the end zone and Haggerty threw to the outside. Maybe Haggerty just saw a little more space there, a little more of a chance for his receiver, but unable to adjust. And that's a big 4th down stop here for this Darien defense. Let's see how the Darien offense responds and see if they can get either 3 or 7 points back here.
So Ryan O'Malley on the big stop for Darien, and now they will have their look on offense. Roll out. He's going to look out, trying to find Tom. He'll haul that one in, low catch. That one will be ruled complete. So bringing up 1st down for Darien, and right off the bat, they show that they came to play.
It's a great catch by Tom, just going down and getting it low. Great concentration to keep that ball off the ground.
So 1st down and 10 for the Blue Wave. Roll up again out to the sideline. Player's going to go down. Referee's throwing the foul or the flag on that one. Will Bonner going down, and that one's easily going to be against the Warriors.
Yeah, it looks like you just completely knocked Will Bonner off his route. Definitely going to be a defensive foul here against the Warriors.
So it looked like the refs might just be calling it legal roughness, pass interference, but definitely against the Warriors. So the Blue Wave will be moving up. Good amount of yardage on that one.
Now, I think what the Blue Wave should start doing here is to start milking out some of this clock, because they're going to get the ball coming out of the second half. So if they can just take a lot of time off, start running the ball, and get this clock down to under 2 minutes, by the time they score, even if it's just a field goal, they make Wilton not have too much time to score. And if they can stop Wilton, get the ball back, and get another score out of the half, they put themselves in a really good situation.
So 1st and 10 for Darien. Roll lap. He's under pressure. It's going to lob past that one out of play. Intended for Charlie Tom on that one. But, again, if you're under that pressure, you just got to get ball away.
Yeah, try to roll him out a little bit there to his left, but nothing opening up too much there down the field.
So 2nd down and 10 for Darien. They're looking to try to put one in the end zone with just over 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Roll lap, faking the handoff to Caesar, trying to get on the block. He's got time. He was wide open at about that 37-yard line, and that one will fall incomplete.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be one that Tom wants back there, as it just went in and out of his hands, as he maybe just took his eyes off it a little bit too soon as he tried to turn upfield, but he had the first down in open space.
Tom getting just a little too excited on that one. He saw the open field, and it'll bring down to 3rd down and 10 for the Blue Wave. So again, 3rd and 10 for Darien. Roll lap below in the backfield. Flag will be thrown. See who this one is on. Referees are going to talk it over. And that one's going to be offsides against the Warriors. That one's going to move Darien up a big 5 yards.
Yeah, it definitely is big in making this 3rd down a little more manageable, but it looked like on the snap there was a Wilton Warrior on the left end of the defensive line that was just lined up in the neutral zone.
So offsides against the Warriors. So Darien shortening that by a half. So they'll have 3rd down and 5. Roll lap. Short pass out, trying to find Will Bonner. That one will fall incomplete, and will bring down 4th down and about 5 yards.
Looked like it was a nice tip there by the Warriors defense, forcing that incompletion there on the wide receiver screen. The screen's not working out as well as Darien may have hoped or anticipated coming into this game so far.
So again, big look there for the Blue Wave. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 5. Biggest offensive try Darien has had this game. Roll lap. He has a lot of time, moving out to his right. Close out of bounds. Again, looking over the hand of Kevin Roche. That one falls incomplete. Looked like roll lap. He had a lot of time on that one, but just threw that one away. And then the Warriors will have good offensive spot with just under 5 minutes left to go.
Yeah, Roche was really the best option there down the field, and he was pretty much blanketed by 2 or 3 close Wilton defenders. So that one just going to fall incomplete, and that's a big stop there for Wilton Warriors.
Yeah, so the Warriors making a big stop. Now they'll get an offensive try at exactly the 45-yard line. So they're up by 10. Definitely, if you're Wilton, you want to increase that lead as much as you can. Try to put a hole in any momentum that Darien has left. So a lot of play there. Darien defense moving. Putting some pressure on Harley, and there it is, the sack for Darien. Huge play there, number 90, Brant Kaiser, the junior defensive lineman, and he puts in the 2nd sack for this Blue Wave team this game.
Yeah, Kaiser just getting to the backfield immediately and blowing up that play as Haggerty tried to roll out to his right, and that's a huge stop there. But I'll put Wilton well behind the chains on a 2nd and 20.
Yeah, so it will be a 2nd down and 20 for the Warriors. So moving back 10 yards. Wilton will have a big try for a 2nd down. Harley. Or excuse me, Haggerty. He's going to look. He's going to throw that one incomplete. It'll bring up a third down. Again, Joey Haggerty, he's seen a lot of pressure throughout this entire game. This Darien defense has kept this Wilton offense from exploding.
Yeah, they've done a really nice job getting in the backfield, as we see number 90 Kaiser again, as well as 52 Ryan Gately chasing him down and forcing that incompletion.
So again, Joey Haggerty and this Wilton Warriors offense, they need a big play here, third down and long. Haggerty tucking it over on the sideline. Runner in motion. Haggerty. Short pass out. Darien trying to make a play. He'll be tackled down at about the 40-yard line for about a gain of 5. That was number 12, Ryan Smith, but nice play there by the Blue Wave to put that one down and force a fourth down.
Yeah, it's a nice job getting that tackle there on that third and long, unlike the last one, and not letting that go for an explosive play and forcing the Wilton punt team to come out with still plenty of time left on the clock for this Darien offense to respond and get within a score here before going into the half.
Yeah, so fourth down coming up. Wilton will be on the punt team. A deep punt there. Darien's going to have to field it. Briggs McGuckin will retain that one, but he'll be tackled out of bounds at about the 23-yard line. And of course, you're watching this game on the DAF Media Network, joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. So glad I could be here to watch this varsity football contest, this Week 8 match. Of course, we're already nearing the end of the season, and Darien sitting at 5-1. They're looking pretty good.
Yeah, Darien, I believe, currently sitting fourth in the Class L Class Double standings, as they just try to keep on winning. This is a big game for them against Wilton. And if they keep winning, they're going to get into the state playoffs and get a playoff home game.
So Wilton, an FCIAC matchup here, but it doesn't matter for state rankings. Wilton in the Class M, Darien in Class L, so won't be affected by that. Roll lap, short pass out to Kevin Roche. He's going to run out of bounds to the sideline. He'll get about a gain of 4. So a nice play there by Roche, his first reception of the day. And Roche will haul that one in. You see there, he's got that open lane, and with that speed, he can do anything.
Yeah, it's a nice job by Roche coming across the middle there and making a play on the ball.
So again, roll lap below in the backfield. 3 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Roll lap. Short pass out, finds Connor Lane on the sideline. He had double coverage. Connor Lane, nice haul in there, and we'll move the chains for Darien.
That's great placement by Rob. Great toughness by Lane just to get his body out in front and get his hands there to make the catch and hang on to it for a first down.
So Darien bringing in a huge first down. Connor Lane, definitely one of those wide receiver names you want to see. Now this Blue Wave team will have another first down to their name. Roll lap. Short pass out there. Lane will haul that one in. Jumping up for that one again, another 5-yard gain. And, you know, roll lap in his first game, we saw him find Lane on these short routes. Maybe they're going back to that sort of play style, and it's been working so far here.
Yeah, Lane with another great grab there. He's definitely been a big-time wide receiver in a lot of moments this year for Darien. And so far, he's been coming out big on the last couple plays.
A roll lap. Has time, looking for Lane on the sideline, trying to put it up one-handed. So no play there. Looked like maybe a late hit on the Darien sideline. Connor Lane hit a little bit late. No call there by the referee. But nevertheless, it'll bring down third down for Darien.
Yeah, it looks like Lane may have more fallen into the Wilson defender, but
so roll lap again. He's going to hand that one off to Caesar. He's taken down pretty tough. Not much gain on that one, and we'll bring that another fourth down. We've seen a lot of punts in this game. Both teams are back and forth. Haven't been able to get on the offense since that last Darien field goal and the Wilton touchdown.
yeah, over the past about 4 or 5 drives, we've just seen each team punting it back and forth to each other, and that was a big stop there from Wilton, not getting caught off guard by the run on third down and forcing this punt.
So Sikora. Big kick there, sky high, Wilton's going to call the fair catch. So fair catch called by the Warriors. They're going to come up with what looks like another offensive possession just at that 2-minute mark.
Yeah, it's going to be a crucial 2-minute drill here for Wilton. If they can get a score here, that gives them a lot more momentum going into the half and puts Darien in a really rough spot coming out of the half, even though they get the ball.
Yeah, so a flag will be thrown on that one. Looks like it will be against Darien. So not sure what that flag entails. It'll be a personal foul against the Blue Wave. So the Warriors will pick up some yards on that one, and they will have their first offensive look at after the punt.
Yeah, those are some nice, easy yards there for the Wilton with an offense that puts them in an even better situation here with about 2 minutes left to go.
So Wilton on offense. Haggerty, he's going to hand it off to Peter Reyes. He'll get a nice gain of about 5 yards and bring up a second down for the Warriors.
Got another nice pickup there by the Wilton Warrior run game, as they want to make sure they use all the clock here before they score. Now let Darien have any opportunity to score before the end of the first half.
Yeah, big opportunity here for the Warriors again to put more points on the board. They lead by 10. Darien just wants to keep it that way. So Joey Haggerty again. He's going to take that one himself. He'll run close to out of bounds. He'll pick up the first down for the Warriors. So a big first down spot for Wilton.
Another great design run there from Haggerty. Looks like he's going to also get out of bounds there, which is pretty crucial for stopping the clock and giving them some more time to have their offense go to work.
Yeah, running out of bounds will stop that clock. And we'll give Wilton some time to think their play over. That play clock at 25, so plenty of time to think about what they're going to do next. Haggerty. He's going to look out. Reyes was open. Short pass out there. That one will be found. Number 12, Ryan Smith.
Looks like his forward progress got stopped in bounds, so that clock is going to continue to run here, as it was a nice defensive play from this Darien defense to tackle him there on the sideline and keep him in bounds. Wilton so far in no rush.
Haggerty again. Pass out there to Reyes. Reyes with that speed. He gets close to that first down marker. We've seen a lot of aggressiveness from this Wilton team, something that we haven't seen from Darien.
Yeah, Wilton have so far tonight been the tougher team, the more athletic team, I think. They've shown a lot in the run game and with their defense, as they take the time out here. They're going to get ready to use these last 31 seconds to try to make the most of it and get a score.
So the Warriors will take their second timeout in a crucial spot. We'll be right back. Quick break on the DAF Media Network. Back here live on the DAF Media Network. Warriors using their second timeout. They lead the Blue Wave still by 10. 30 seconds left to go before the half, and they have plenty of time on the clock to try to put that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, plenty of time here with 30 seconds. They've looked strong so far this game.
So the Warriors will come on out. I'll have a look at it. First down and 10. Haggerty. Big pass out there, just out of the reach of number 12, Ryan Smith. Great coverage there in the secondary by the Blue Wave.
Yeah, nice coverage downfield. Keeping up with Smith and not letting Smith's speed get behind them. Nice job, looks like number 6, Briggs McGuckin, also getting a hand on that crane stop.
There will be a big stop there by the Darien defense. Again, that clock will stop 26 seconds, so bring down a 2nd down and 10 for Darien, or excuse me, for Wilton. Haggerty, he's got time. Darien, Will Barber putting the pressure on that one, and nice job by junior defensive lineman putting the pressure on Haggerty and forcing him to throw it away.
Yeah, again, Darien continue to create that pressure in Wilton's passing game. And now with only 21 seconds left on the clock and Wilton on the 41-yard line, Darien looks like in a good position to keep Wilton scoreless here on this last drive.
Yeah, Darien in a really great possession. 3rd down and 10. All they need is a stop here. Try to put the trudge onto this Wilton offense. Third and 10. Joey Haggerty in the backfield. Haggerty gets snap. Has a lot of time on it, trying to deke out, and a big play there by the Darien defense. Huge stop there. That clock's just going to run out. Oh, what an amazing play there by the Blue Wave defense.
Yeah, again, another great sack, and looks like neither team interested in taking another play, as that's going to conclude the first half.
Yeah, so that one will conclude the first half of play, and going to the second half of play, going into halftime, these teams are going to have to talk it over. We saw a lot of aggressiveness from Wilton, so how do you think Darien's going to have to counter that?
Darien, they're going to have to keep the pressure up in the pass game, but also in the run game. They have to try to get penetration off the line. Wilton likes to bounce the runs outside with the quarterback option and with toss plays, so getting to the spot, taking good angles, and getting through all the blocks is going to be really crucial in stopping Wilton's big running game so far.
And for Darien, we saw a lot of 3rd downs and 4th downs on the offense. They weren't converting a lot, and their offense looked a little sloppy that first half. I do say so myself, that something we haven't seen, but they're going to have to really come back out in that second half.
Yeah, they looked really out of rhythm here with their offense, really not being able to control a lot of possession and forcing themselves into long third downs and long 4th downs, and it's not helping them to create scoring plays. But let's see if they can make the proper adjustments to stop that going forward.
Yeah, so going into halftime, the Wilton Warriors lead the Darien Blue Wave 13-3, and we'll be right back in the DAF Media Network after halftime.
The Darien Foundation was founded in 1998 by Richard and Maureen Chilton, and the thesis behind that founding was to bring technology to the Darien public school systems. And that launched us, and that got us going, and through technology and capital project initiatives, we've now funded over $5.5 million over the last 24 years to build a better Darien.
Our board really likes to get involved and assist the partners that we collaborate with, whether it's a grant for a youth project or a grant from a community service, schools, the police. Often they come to us with ideas that we help them bring to fruition.
The Darien Foundation recently awarded the Darien Police Department 2 grants. One was for laser shot and the other for Faro technology. Laser shot technology is based on decision making. It may come down to using their firearm, but in reality, we would like them to talk the situation down where you use less lethal force, and this program allows us to do that.
Police, drop the gun!
Faro technology gives us a 360-degree view, catching all the points we need to catch in our accident scene. It also takes a lot less time. This allows us to open up roads, get traffic flowing a lot quicker than we ever used to be able to. We can also map the inside of buildings. We can use it at outdoor crime scenes, indoor crime scenes. It's really used for a plethora of investigations. It's a tool that most other departments may not have their hands on just yet, and thanks to the Darien Foundation, we have that technology.
At Home in Darien is a nonprofit organization that helps senior citizens to remain living independently in their home and in the community. We provide important services to help them do so, such as transportation. Thanks to the Darien Foundation, we have this amazing new van, and we are so excited about it and what it'll do for the community.
From all standpoints, this is going to be a real improvement in the services we provide, both in terms of safety and comfort. The Darien Foundation is important to the community in the scope that they reach out to answer needs.
Post 53 is the town's ambulance service. We respond to over 1,600 emergency calls a year. We're a vital service that has been here for 51 years. The technology upgrades provided by the Darien Foundation has been a game changer for us. It's allowed us to improve our training. It has helped us hone our skills. You don't know how important an ambulance is until you actually need it. Thanks to our partnership with the Darien Foundation, who's provided all this technology and several grants throughout the years, we're able to continue to be prepared, to be well-trained and well-staffed, to respond 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, whenever you need it.
The Darien Foundation is really excited to be able to launch a new program for the Darien schools, which will benefit students K through 12 in all 7 schools. This is the new robotics program, which will be an extracurricular opportunity for students to build robots, compete against other leagues, and collaborate together.
Our robotics program is going to benefit students in so many ways. In regular classes, students are always looking for the right answer, that there's only one way to answer something. Robotics is completely different. In robotics, you learn that there are multiple solutions to every problem. You learn that you have these obstacles that you have to overcome. You have to really be a creative problem solver. And most importantly, you need to persevere.
Early on in the process, the Darien Foundation reached out to administration and the offer to provide funding for a project, and it just dovetailed beautifully to the goals of the strategic plan. I look forward to continue to work closely with the Darien Foundation, both on this project and other projects down the line.
We welcome ideas for possible grants. We'd like to do grants that promote and strengthen our community. Sometimes it's from an organization, sometimes it's from our emergency service partners, or it's from the Darien Public Schools. One of our most popular grants, which was the Playground by the Sound, came to us from 4 Darien moms who said, let's get together and figure out how to build this.
Thanks to the generosity of our board members and officers, every dollar you give to the Darien Foundation goes directly to the grants that we're supporting. I invite all of you to help us move our community further and support the Darien Foundation.
DAF Media is actively seeking financial support. Founded in 2017, DAF Media has quickly become Southwestern Connecticut's source for quality sports, arts, and community programming. If you like what you see on the DAF Media Network and want to help us continue to deliver high-quality broadcasts while teaching lifelong STEM, communication, organization, and leadership skills, please email us at sponsor@dafmedia.org. We are a registered 501c3 organization.
And we are back here live in the DAF Media Network. Going to take a quick look at our CIAC Class L standings and take a look at those standings. Darien's currently sitting in 4th place in the standings. Of course, this is as of week 7. So they're sitting at 5-1. And, you know, CIAC stands, they go by points. So right now they're sitting pretty well comfortably with that home playoff game.
Yeah, 4th, that's a big place for them. Getting that home playoff game be a huge help when it comes to the state playoffs. Obviously, you can see they're tied on record with New Canaan. So that's going to make the Turkey Bowl, last game of the season, a big game for both those teams. And as well as this is also a big game for Darien just to continue to keep the momentum going into the latter half of the season.
Yeah, so we saw the Wilton Warriors very dominant in that first half of play. They were really strong on the offense, and as for Darien, we didn't really see many offensive opportunities except that lone field goal from Anson Sikora. So they're going to really have to come out in the second half. What do you think their game plan is?
Yeah, I think just gaining more possession and establishing run game will really help with that. Wilton pretty much had a vast majority of the possession and was able to just wear out that Darien defense and that Darien offense with a lot of 3-and-outs and a lot of short drives, and not spending too much time off the clock with the passing game that won a lot of completions. So just creating big plays, creating running plays will just really help in controlling the pace of the game, getting into a rhythm, and moving the ball downfield for scores.
Yeah, so both these teams are getting ready to head back out there. We'll see what they're about to do. And Darien getting ready on the offense. Of course, this is going to be a huge offensive possession for them. They get the ball after halftime.
Yeah, big possession is a huge tone setter coming out of the second half. If they can finish this drive off with even just a field goal and get within 7 points, that's huge. Especially getting within 7, they're going to make Wilton pay for missing that extra point as well.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see Darien, that extra point having an impact on the score. But, of course, we need Darien to get on the scoreboard with a touchdown. And, of course, Anson Sikora, he's clean on that PAT sheet. So this is going to just be overall huge for the Blue Wave. And, again, one of the strengths of Darien this year has been their defense. Their offense has lacked a little bit. It's much more of a younger team, a little bit more inexperienced. But coming into this game, they're 5-1, so that's shown on the record that they know how to play football. And this game, they need to get their offense rolling.
Yeah, we definitely seen some promising moments for their offense. So if they can just try to expand on that in this drive, try to convert on some more of those screen plays that they maybe whiffed upon so far on this drive, earlier in this game, will be a big help in moving the ball upfield and getting a score.
All right, so the Blue Wave, of course, will be returning that kick in the third quarter. A big opportunity for the Blue Wave, try to have their sets into getting this game closer to a tie. So the Warriors on the first kick. And we are underway here. Third quarter just about starting. Short kick there. Rooney going to make a run for it. And he'll be tackled down at about Darien's 35-yard line.
Nice return there on the short kick for Darien, setting them up. Had a good spot on the 35-yard line. Let's see how their offense comes out in this one.
Yeah, the Darien offense has to come out here. Sophomore quarterback Ben Rolap, big spot for him. He knows Darien needs to put up points on the board, and field goal just gives you 3. You need the touchdown where you get the opportunity to put up 7.
Yeah, the touchdown's going to be crucial here. Another crucial thing for this offense, especially for Ben Rolap, is not turning over the ball. As you mentioned, had 6 interceptions coming into this game, so.
Rolap. He's got a lot of time. Looking there, open was Charlie Tom. That one will fall incomplete. Again, he had a lot of guys open on that side of the field, but chose to go for the deep ball with Tom.
Yeah, it looks like just missing a couple guys and just missing Tom there.
It's been something we've seen from Darien all game, that they haven't gone fully with these shorter passes. Try to get some more yardage. We've seen them a lot on these longer passes that we haven't seen them get many of those throughout this game.
Yeah, they've been trying to force it a lot this game. Something they really haven't tried to do so far this season, and it hasn't been working for them, so I would like to see them go more with the short passing game.
Roll up again. He's going to hand it off to Clifton Shelton, getting his first rep in this game, and he'll get a nice gain, about 6 or 7, and moving that ball closer to the first down marker.
Yeah, with the emergence of Luke Caesar in the backfield from last game, Sheldon has seen less carries over the last couple of games, and that's really his first good carry of the game so far. So let's see if they try to utilize him, as he's a nice strong back though that can wear down defenses and break tackles.
So 3rd down and 4. Roll-up again, going to hand it off for Shelton. A little lane there, but he'll be knocked down about 1 yard short of that 1st down marker. And if you're Darien, you almost have to go full-on aggressive on this one.
Yeah, you feel like with how your offense maybe played in the first half, this is a big play and a big opportunity to set the tone in the second half and show what you're made of.
So huge opportunity for the Blue Wave. Roll-up getting that snap. He's running away with it. He's forced to throw that one out.
Oh, and it looks like they're going to get a roughing the passer here. As the ref's going to consider that either a late hit or maybe a low hit.
So flags will be thrown. Looked like there was miscommunication on the offensive line, hiking the ball too early. Roll-up was not ready for it.
Yeah, it looks like the offensive line other offensive linemen just didn't move. And that's why they were able to get, Wilton was able to get 3 guys into the backfield to chase out roll-up. But Darien looks like they're going to get a break with the roughing. Oh, actually it's actually going to be intentional grounding. They're going to say he wasn't out of the pocket. The ball didn't make it to the line of scrimmage, so not going to get the break that I thought they were going to get.
So intentionally grounding will be called against the Blue Wave. So that one will be going back and will bring up a 4th down. Warriors will get possession after the punt. Something you didn't want to see from that first drive from Darien.
Yeah, that's a really unfortunate play for the really unfortunate drive there for the Darien offense, as that penalty also means a loss of down and a turnover of downs.
So it will be a 1st down here for the Wilton Warriors. They'll get a look at it on the offense.
Looks like the referee's just talking it over here. Maybe deciding where they're going to spot this ball.
Yeah, so again, roll-up, I think that snap was just a little early. He wasn't ready for it. I think he was trying to signal for runners in motion. But on that one, had the snap and then threw it away, and the referees call intentional grounding. So again, not good there from the Blue Wave.
Yeah, just a lot of miscommunication across the whole offense on that play, as no one really seemed ready for the snap. Now led to a huge breakdown of the play and really just shooting themselves in the foot there on a big 4th down.
So the referee's still talking about there is still a penalty flag on the field. So not sure what's going on. Of course, we've seen this Darien student section file out a little bit.
Yeah, I believe I saw the signal for intentional grounding, but so I don't know what they're talking about right now. It looks like they are talking about where to spot the ball, as they're going to move the sticks up a little bit. And I believe the ball should be placed around where Orlap threw it.
Yeah, so that ball will be placed. Wilton's going to get optimal field possession on this one. Ball's going to be spotted on the 25-yard line. So a big spot here for the Warriors as they look to create some offense.
Yeah, once again, another big play by Wilton's defense to set him up really nice right outside the red zone, as we saw on their first touchdown. Similarly, so Darien defense is being asked a lot here.
So Haggerty again. That one's going to be like a fake wide receiver screen. He's got a lot of room. Moving along right there is number 3, Jason Costa. Nice fake play there from the Warriors.
Yeah, it looks like they faked the quarterback option there onto the left side and just had a jet sweep come across the line there right to Costa, and he's going to try to bounce around the outside for a decent game.
So again, Wilton handing it off to Reyes. Reyes fighting for that one. He'll be taken down at about the 9-yard line, so we'll bring up a 1st and goal for Wilton.
Yeah, once again, Wilton doing a nice job just creating those runs to the outside off the offensive line and just getting those blocks downfield, showing their toughness and their athletic ability to keep blocking upfield and bouncing around the outside.
So high snap there. Referees throw the flag. And that one's going to be against Wilton. False start. They'll be moving back 5 yards. Seen a lot of penalties from Wilton on that false start. A little giddy on that offensive line.
Yeah, they did a nice job in the second quarter, kind of mitigating those penalties that we saw in the first quarter. But now in the first drive of the second half, opening up with that penalty as they had first and goal from the 9, but now first and goal from the 14.
So it's again first down and goal for Wilton. And they'll get a look at it. Haggerty. Got a lot of open space. He's hurrying down that left side. He's going to throw it out of bounds. And it'll bring up a second down and goal for Wilton.
Again, good pressure there from the rush defense. Or sorry, from the pass defense from the Darien defense. And good coverage from the secondary.
So again, Haggerty and the Warriors talking things over. Darien not looking like their normal selves in this game, definitely a little rattled. Wilton. Haggerty's got some room. He'll be taken down there on the defensive stop. Big play there by the Blue Wave.
Yeah, nice job there, just tripping up Haggerty as he tried to create a good run in an open field. Not letting him get out for too many yards there. They're going to bring in a longer third and goal.
So Carter Hagan gets a big stop there from Darien. It'll bring down to third and goal. So Wilton definitely still in prime field position, but Darien's holding them so far. Haggerty moving off to his left. Defense there trying to make a stop. He'll be taken down. That ball is loose. That one will go out of bounds. But nevertheless, Darien making a big play on that defense.
Yeah, that's a big play as that pushes Wilton way back and makes them definitely think about the field goal. And if they want to try it, and it looks like they're not going to bring the field goal unit on for the moment. And that's going to be a big 4th and long, as Haggerty knew he had to try to get that ball away to stop the field goal from being too long, but just loses it on the pressure and on the sack.
Yeah, so it's going to be a 4th down and long for the Warriors. We'll see what they will do. It'll be definitely a long field goal try for them.
It looks like they are going to have a field goal unit.
So they are going to go with the field goal.
It's going to be about
down and 21, or with 4th and goal, but they're going to go for the long field goal.
So it's going to be out 38 yards.
Big field goal there. That one is just a little short line drive, but that one is good. So 16-13, your score, and this Wilton team just keeps moving along.
Yeah, it's a nice kick there from Wilton, and nice job just getting points there after the sack. It's not the end of the world, though, for Darien. They're still within 13, still within two touchdowns. And so they need to, but Darien offense needs to make sure that they come out firing here, as they can't afford to get down any more scores.
Yeah, Darien cannot afford to just keep moving down this score totem pole. They need to put some points on the board desperately. Perfect time to do it, mid-3rd quarter. Wilton, big field goal right there, but nothing that Darien can't do.
Yeah, I think Darien just needs to come out here and just take their time, not force the big plays on early downs, and just try to pick up solid yards, 4 yards of play, 5 yards of play, make every down manageable, make every 3rd down manageable, and just meticulously move the ball up the field.
Yeah, so Darien will get a chance on after another field goal by the Warriors. So the kick here from Wilton. This one's relatively short. Darien's going to have to be careful playing it. Big tackle there by Wilton. Going to take down Darien on the special teams, but they'll get field position at about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like just a pooch kick from Wilton. We'll be trying to stop Rooney from having a big return, as we saw him have a nice couple of returns earlier on in this game. And really going to force that offense of Darien to go up the field.
So 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in 3rd quarter of play. Blue Wave have their offensive look. Receivers out to roll laps left and right. Roll lap, he's got Shelton in the backfield. Roll lap fakes the handoff to Shelton. Looking deep pass out to his right. He's got Charlie Tom just out of the hands, and that would have been a huge game changer play on the offense by Darien, but just falls out of the hands of Charlie Tom.
Once again, Charlie Tom was open. That's probably another one you'd like to have back, as it just hit his hands there. It's going to fall out.
Yeah, so that just falls out of Charlie Tom's reach. Almost looked like he had a reach on that one to bring that one in, but nevertheless, that one will fall down. 2nd down and 10 for the Blue Wave.
Yeah, so far Charlie Tom doing a nice job of getting himself open on these plays, but just unable to haul on the catch a couple times.
Caesar in motion. Roll-up will find Caesar. He's going to be taken down, though, at the line of scrimmage. And if you're looking at total yards on the offense between these two teams, Wilton definitely has the upper hand.
Yeah, Wilton definitely has a lot more yards, as seen also by the score line. So, and on that play, Darien is unable to get any blockers there for Caesar out on the screen, and that's really never going to work if you can't stop the 2 or 3 Wilton guys on that side from coming and tackling Caesar.
So a huge 3rd down opportunity for Darien. It's 3rd down and 8. Roll-lap and Shelton in the backfield, along with Kevin Roche nearing that blocking line. Roll-lap. He has time. That one's deflected off of that O-line, or excuse me, Wilton defensive line. And you're taking a look at it. Roll-lap, see he has time. Looking to his right, but that one's just going to be tipped up in the air, and that one forces another 4th down.
Yeah, another great athletic play from this Wilton defensive line, just getting up, recognizing when roll-up was going to throw the ball and tipping it before it can even get to any possible wide receiver.
You never know. Receivers going out there. Maybe a fake opportunity, but highly doubtable. Short snap there. Sikora with the punt. He's got room there. Darien player will go down. Wilton trying to find the snap. Has a nice open lane. Is that one number 2, Brody Hess, the punt returner, senior punt returner. And he gets a nice little gain for Wilton and good field possession.
Yeah, Hess nearly left that punt as he bobbled it on the catch there, but nice job in regaining concentration, getting the ball back, and going for a nice gain that's going to set Wilton up in really great field possession. Really great field position as their offense goes to work once again, and will just continue to try to keep possession and just wear down this Darien defense.
Indeed, it is. Wilton having good field position for this one after the punt return. They look to just add salt to the wound. This Darien offense can't get going. Wilton on that one. Rush there, Darien defense there to make a big stop. A big stop there, but about a gain of about 2 or 3 yards for the Warriors.
Nice stop there from McGuckin as we just see him try to rally this Darien defense there after making that stop. As Wilton just showed there, the same formation that they opened up the game with on that first successful or first drive for them.
So again, Wilton just talking things over. A nice play there by Briggs McGuckin. So Wilton only gained about a gain of 3, and with that celebration, looked like he made a pretty big key spot if Wilton had the open lane. So the Warriors set up a lot of players on that O-line. It's going to be a direct snap there. Pass. That was number 16, Charlie Calabrese, the sophomore quarterback, getting in there. But he misses that throw.
Yeah, it looks like they were just trying to catch Darien defense off guard there as they showed again that tight, compact formation, and then they motioned out a receiver, try to get one-on-one coverage in the pass, but nice coverage there to keep that receiver on lock and not allow Wilton to convert on the passing play.
So the Warriors are getting on offense, 3rd down and 7. Joey Haggerty back out there for Wilton. Wilton, pass out there. That one will be incomplete. Flag will be thrown, though, over on that side of the field.
See if we can see anything on the replay. Maybe a little tug there.
Yeah, just a slight tug on that one, and looks like that one's going to be moving up the field. Most likely pass interference on that one.
Yeah, Sam Silsley getting called for the foul, and that's a huge foul in the third down situation.
That was Ryan O'Malley making the play on that one. So Ryan O'Malley called with the pass interference on that one. And Wilton will have first down and 10 in good field position. Haggerty. He's going to hand it off to Reyes. Reyes got a nice open lane down the center lane. Easy first down there from Peter Reyes, and again, stomping over that Darien defense.
Yeah, Reyes has really done a nice job coming in and just really taking over from McGovern after his early injury and just showing his strength and his athleticism as he's just barreling down right through this Darien defense and creating a really nice rhythm here and really nice possession for this Wilton offense.
Yeah, Peter Reyes, definitely a Wilton player to watch. He's just been dominant throughout this entire year at that running back spot. Something that you need on a good team. High snap there. Haggerty's going to take it in and will be forced down. Darien making a big sack.
It's a nice job by Darien. Creating early penetration there off the line and not allowing Wilson to recover off that missed snap. It looked like they may have tried to go into a run play there. And O'Malley Haggerty just trying to have him to improvise there, but unable to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It looked like Will Barber will get the sack for Darien Jr. on this team. And again, lucky for Haggerty to get that snap back, or else that ball could be going to the Blue Wave side.
Yeah, and a turnover will be really huge here for the Wave as they risk falling down 3 possessions here with a field goal even.
So second down and 13 for Wilton. Snap there. Haggerty's going to take it himself, sees that open lane, and he's going to rush right into that goal line, and that one will be another touchdown. So there's a flag on the play. Hold the celebrations just yet.
Looks like Wilton thinks it's on then. It looks like it might be a holding.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like it will be a touchdown just yet. So penalty flag will be thrown, and Wilton's going back on that one. So big spot there, so.
So now it's going to remain second down from the 20.
Yeah, so it will be second down from that 20-yard line after the holding call. The score again, Wilton leads 16-3. Haggerty hands it off to Reyes. He'll be stopped up about the 19-18-yard line, and we'll be about there for a gain of about 2.
Yeah, that penalty really just a backbreaker for this Wilton offense. Thought they had a touchdown and now are sitting at 3rd and goal from the 19-yard line.
Yeah, so 3rd and very long, but throughout this game, we've seen Wilton convert on these types of plays.
Yeah, I definitely have shown their explosive offense on these 3rd and longs. I think they just look to try to get close here to set up a field goal and further extend their lead.
So again, Haggerty. He's looking out to his left, charging his way. He's going to be thrown out of bounds. So we'll bring up a 4th down for the Warriors.
Nice job by the Darien defense. Just staying concentrated and not allowing the big play into the end zone and forcing this field goal.
Yeah, you see there on the replay, he just knows how to move. They'll be tackled out of bounds at about that 12-yard line, so Wilton going to set up for another field goal. Kick there from the Warriors. That one is no good. So Darien will get field possession at about that 18-yard line, but another missed field goal kick from the Warriors.
Yeah, it's a big break for Darien as it still keeps the score within 13 points But now this time is starting to run out here as we end the third quarter, and there really hasn't been any promising signs in the second half for this Darien offense. So they need to show something here, and they need to come out with a touchdown at this drive.
Yeah, so Darien needs their offense to really explode here. They need a score to try to make Wilton maybe a little nervous, but right now they're taking over the entire stadium.
Yeah, this Wilton defense is going to be well rested after another decently long drive from their offense. So let's see if they can continue to keep up their aggressiveness and their toughness as they've just been keeping this Darien offense to a halt.
So Darien again back on offense. Roll lap. He's going to take it himself. Not much of a gain on that one. He's going to lose a couple yards on that attempted QB run.
Yep. Another good pressure there from Wilton. Getting the sack and putting Darien behind the sticks early. Number 7, Owen Theohades on the sack.
So Owen Theohades, defensive end for the Warriors. And bringing up second down and 12 for Darien. Again, roll lap finding Connor Lane. A little short gain of there, maybe about 4 or 5 yards, but yeah, Darien just has to keep it going.
Yeah, decent gain there, just trying to get some of those yards back and make this slightly more manageable third down.
So another third down for the Blue Wave. Haven't seen them convert for much of this game, so this will be pretty big for them. Again, roll lap in the backfield. He has some time. Short pass play there. That'll be complete. And we'll go into the hands of number 3, Will Bonner. But again, short of that first down marker, bring up another fourth down.
Yeah, that was a nice tackle after the catch by Jack Swartz on Wilton. Should just make the play and now allow Bonner to get upfield for the first down. And going to force another Darien punt here.
So another punt by Darien. I think we're getting into the 5 range now for the Blue Wave, so definitely is the trend you don't want to see going up.
Yeah, they're definitely having their special teams and defensive units do a lot of work here and do a lot of the heavy lifting as they have to try to continue to keep this Wilton offense.
So Sakura's punt is up. We'll be down at about the 40-yard line. Fair catch by the Warriors. And now the Wilton offense will come back out. Just over 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in quarter number 3.
Once again, another disappointing and short drive from this Darien offense. Not helping their worn-out defense by this point, who have just been really on the field for the vast majority of this game as the Wilton offense has just been able to control the clock and control the pace of the game.
So again, Wilton. Haggerty's going to hand it off to Reyes. Flag will be thrown.
So they're going to get Wilton for holding on offense.
That one will go against the Warriors, and we'll be holding. They're going to move back 10 yards.
Yeah, once again, Wilton kind of beating themselves up with these penalties as they continue to put themselves behind the sticks here. And giving this Darien defense a little bit of an easier time to try to make the stops. Because now it's going to be 1st and 20 from the 31, sorry.
Yeah, so still first down for Wilton, but they move back a good amount. They have to get past that 50-yard line. They sit currently on the 30. Short pass out there. Haggerty finds his man. Getting a nice gain there of about 8, almost near back to that original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice gain there. Just using the short pass and try to get some of that penalty yardage back and send themselves up in a little bit better situation here on second down, as they will probably just look to try and make the third down a little more manageable with another nice gain on second down.
So second down and 11 for the Warriors. They've been strong on offense all day. Let's see if they can get the big first down here. Wilton. Haggerty's going to run back. Darien defense trying to make a play. He's going to be forced to throw it out of bounds. So nice deke there by Wilton, but Darien defense again prevailing in those types of situations.
Yeah, nice job just continuing to flush out Haggerty as the pocket breaks down continually and just forcing those incompletions here. And that's a good job forcing a 3rd and long. A much more difficult situation for this Wilton offense.
So again, Haggerty. Short pass out there. That one's complete to Reyes. He's got a 1st down and more. And Peter Reyes again. Another man for this Wilton team. He's just been dominant this entire game.
Yeah, Reyes, great grab there with one hand as he just scoops it in. And then not only that, just continues to push Rubenstein upfield as he actually lost the ball there and got on top of it. But using his physicality to just keep his legs moving and move the chains there. That was a big play by Reyes.
Yeah, Peter Reyes, a Wilton High School tennis player. As the Warriors will get a 1st down and 10 look. Darien defense in motion. Haggerty, he's going to be taken down. Nice play there. Number 42, Walker Brown, reading that Wilton Warriors play. And a big pickup there for the Blue Wave defense.
Nice job by Brown, just getting to the backfield early and not allowing Haggerty to pitch it off to the running back there, number 15.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 13. It'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. So both these teams, again, are just going to be talking about it. And again, if you're Darien, if you have 2 scores, you take the lead. So there's still a whole quarter of play left to go, but they really need to get their offense going.
Yeah, they're asking a lot of their defense so far, and they're pretty much going to ask them for another stop here. Unfortunately, they didn't get the stop on the previous 3rd down, but if they can get the stop on these next set of downs, get the ball back to their offense, this will be the time that they need to show up, and they need to show that they can score and they can move the ball downfield.
Of course, want to give a quick shout out to our DAF Media crew, bringing you all the sights and sounds. In this one, Hugh DeMark, Graham Carter, Trevor Kisco, Eric Bellingham, Will Donnelly, and Luke Zerby. Of course, our DAF Media advisor, Damian Andrew, and another DAF Media advisor, Bruce Ferguson, helping out for this game. Doing a really great job to bring you everything you're seeing on the screen. Really great game here from the Darien High School Stadium field. But overall, let's see what Darien can do on this stop. Yeah, Wilton just talking things over. Head coach E.J. D'Annunzio is probably telling his guys, just have to keep the status quo. Don't do anything too out of the ordinary, and they just have to keep rolling.
Yeah, other than some back-breaking penalties, this Wilton offense has pretty much been doing everything right, from running the game, passing, from the running game, passing game, controlling the rhythm, controlling the pace of the game, maintaining possession, and so far the scoreline shows that. Now as we enter the 4th quarter here on 2nd and long.
So again, the Warriors. A short little QB sneak there by Haggerty. So not much of a gain on that one. So again, close, but we'll bring up again 3rd down and long.
Darien defense for another opportunity on 3rd and long to make a big stop and get their offense the ball back.
And you think when you look at Darien, you see the injuries to Declan Cunningham and Ryan Girolamo. You think that has any impact on what we're seeing today?
Yeah, losing a talent like Ryan Girolamo on defense is definitely a big loss there for this defense. But they've done a nice job so far with the next man up mentality and holding this Wilton defense, this Wilton offense.
Haggerty, he's got a big look, looking for the end zone and putting those hands up right Number 6, Briggs McGuckin. That one was intended for Jason Costa, but that one will bring up a 4th down for Wilton.
Nice job there by McGuckin in coverage and showing his hands there to the referee, showing that he's not pulling or making any illegal contact there with Wilton. Another good stop there on 3rd down as maybe there was a penalty on the play as they're going to move the chains up.
So a flag will be thrown. Not sure if it was late pass interference, but that's going to give the Warriors a 1st down.
Yeah, I wonder, the band was playing, I think, a couple of plays ago while Wilton was trying to snap the ball. I wonder if maybe they got called as a fan interference foul.
So something rare you see. Haggerty again. He's going to take it himself. He'll be knocked out at about that 1st down, or not, excuse me, the line of scrimmage marker, so about a gain of none on that play.
Yeah, crucial penalty there that really just killed that defensive stop for this Darien defense, and now Wilton's going to be set up at the 30 in another great situation here on 2nd and 10. Now a field goal will still keep it a 2-possession game if it comes to that, but however, it's going to be a 16-point game, so Darien's going to need to score not only 2 touchdowns, but 2 2-point conversions.
So the odds are not in Darien's favor in this game, but Haggerty has a look at it. Pass out there, big catch with the huge coverage. Deacon around. He'll get close to that end zone. He's got a break. Trying to put that ball in. That's going to go for a touchdown. Number 9, Cole Stevenson. Are you kidding me?
Stevenson did a really nice job creating separation and forcing his defender to try to dive for an all-or-nothing grab, as he was able to just grab it and turn upfield with the defender beat and then fight through all the contact, as we've seen these Wilton receivers and running backs do throughout the whole game, as Darien's had a really big trouble trying to take him down. And a great push there by number 3, Jason Costa, as well, to just give him that extra couple yards in the end zone. And of course, a great reach there from Stevenson to break the plan and pretty much put a back-breaking score.
So what an amazing play there by Wilton. And that is just a game changer, dagger in the heart for Darien.
Yeah, Wilton's definitely been the tougher team tonight, and their athleticism has been fully on display this whole game, as we've seen throughout offense and defense. And I really should have been expected coming into this game, as they have guys on who play both sides of the ball, who start both sides of the ball, including Cole Stevenson, who plays cornerback and wide receiver. He's been making plays on both sides all night and just keeping up with this Darien defense and stopping the Darien offense.
So Darien's going to take the timeout. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back on the DAF Media Network. And back here live on the DAF Media Network. After the touchdown there by the Warriors, they'll get a look at the extra point try, and slowly Darien's getting out of this game.
Looks like they're going to try to go for 2.
So the Warriors will be going for the 2-point conversion
as they try to get full 11 guys out on the field.
It looks like Darien's going to be a little unhappy with this play call. But pass out there. 2-point conversion is good. They lead 24-3.
That was a great play design. Just leaving the tight end wide open there in the back of the end zone.
I mean, what a nice play there by the Warriors. They now, again, add salt to that wound. They now lead by 21 points, 3 touchdowns. I mean, there's still 10 minutes, 40 seconds left, but the odds are not in Darien's favor.
Yeah, with an offense that's pretty much been non-existent this whole night. Darien looking in a pretty dire situation here with just 10:40 to go. They're really going to need to now rely on the big plays that they've been trying to force all game, as they can't afford to waste too much time on the 3 drives that they're going to need to score on.
You take a look at this Darien side, but moreover, you look at that Wilton side on the other side of the field. They're cheering over there. They got their cheerleaders. They think they got this one in the bag, so not out of it yet, but Wilton definitely has the upper hand in this game.
Yeah, Wilton definitely feeling pretty comfortable, not only up 21 points, but just with the way they've been playing, pretty dominant on both sides of the ball.
So kickoff there will be recovered by Darien. Rooney trying to get a little open lane on it. He'll be tackled up at about that 29-yard line. So Darien offense will get another possession coming out here. And if you're Darien, you have to eliminate that punt. You just have to keep getting those plays. Even if they're shorter plays, try to run out some clock and get another score.
Yeah, I think they're going to not go to the punt on 4th down anymore. I think they're just going to try to think about every drive, every set of downs as 4 downs to make a play, to make the 1st down as they come out here and try to get something going on offense.
So Darien needing a big one. Ben Rolap in the blue wave coming out. Rolap's got Shelton in the backfield. Rolap looking to his right and left. Looks like he's going to take it himself. He'll get a nice gain of about 3 or 4 on the quarterback hurry. So he'll be tackled out of bounds and about a gain of about 4.
Yeah, Rolap not looking to force anything down the field and just get out of bounds. Save some sort of clock here.
So it'll be a gain of 3, 2nd down and 7 for Darien. And this Wilton defense has definitely been stars of the show. Their offense has been great. So this Darien team definitely needs a spark.
Yeah, this Wilton defense definitely showed the weaknesses of this Darien offense.
Rolap. Again, he's looking out, has a lot of time. Short pass out there. So that one will fall incomplete. And we'll bring up a 3rd down and 7 for Darien.
Again, more pressure here from this Wilton defensive line. Just pretty much been all over Rolap his whole game. And making the contact there to force a poor throw in the incompletion. As Darien comes up with another 3rd down situation.
So again, Darien. Rolap. Looking at, he's got Tom wide open. And there's the Charlie Tom that we've seen throughout this season, hauling that one in for a huge gain.
Yeah, and a good catch there by Tom. Not letting the previous 2 drops get to him. As he runs a nice route into open space and creates a nice 1st down and more for this Darien offense.
So Rolap again. He's looking out. Just tapping that one up. Flag will be thrown.
Looks like Connor Lane got pushed down there by number 58 on Wilton, and I'm probably going to get pass interference. This Lane was just running across the field and pretty much got lit up.
So you pointed out that flag right when it was thrown, and I think that's what we'll call will be. It'll be pass interference against the defense. Connor Lane went down on that play. And we'll see if Darien will move the sticks.
And a seemingly pretty poor mental mistake there by this Wilton defense, as the play wasn't even going to that side of the field, and he pretty much just made pretty unnecessary contact, and it's going to give this Darien offense another 15 yards here.
So Darien will get a 15-yard penalty there, moving down the field. They got a big look here on 1st down. Rolap. He's throwing that one almost complete. Trying to find his target of Will Bonner, just falling out of the hands. A lot of heavy coverage there by the Warriors.
Yeah, so far Darien doing a nice job moving the ball so far with help of some penalties. But so far they've used less than a minute off the clock since the kickoff, so they can find the end zone within the next minute or 2. That's going to be a pretty efficient drive and pretty promising if they want to have any chance of coming back in this one.
So Rolap and the Blue Wave. He's looking at it under pressure. Big throw there. Trying to find Tom. That one falls incomplete. Deep throw there. Getting a lot of heavy coverage by the Warriors.
Yeah, it looks like he just overthrew it, as maybe he was a little rushed to throw it as there was pressure coming around the edge. And Tom just unable to get to the ball. That one falls incomplete. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long for this Darien offense.
Yeah, 3rd and long, something you don't want to see if you're Darien. In need of a big play. Roll app. He's going to hand that one off. Nice handoff there by the Blue Wave. So Clifton Shelton getting a nice gain and bringing up a Darien 1st down.
Great gain on 3rd and 10 there from Shelton. Interesting play call. But it worked, and now they're going to move the sticks and waste no time getting up to the line and snapping the ball for the next play.
So roll app again. He's going to hand it off to Shelton. There's Shelton for another gain of about 5. Let's see his name out there getting some reps for the Blue Wave, and right there he capitalizes, gets a nice gain of about 5.
Yeah, well, I guess better late than never for this Darien run game, as now it's working for them on these last 2 plays. So let's see if they go to it once again on 2nd down or if they try to take a shot towards the end zone.
So Darien, roll app. He's going to look for the throw. He's got Charlie Tom going near the end zone. And will be tackled down at about the 3 or 4 yard line and puts Darien probably their 1st and goal for this entire game.
Yeah, it was a great job by Roll Up, recognizing that everything in the end zone and downfield was completely covered. And you just check it down there to Charlie Tom and let him use the size to make a play in open space.
Roll app close there, trying to get the handoff, but will be taken down by that Wilton D. This Wilton team has just played heavy football the entire game. So Darien will have 2nd down and goal.
Yeah, and of course, Darien going to have 3 opportunities here on 2nd, 3rd, and 4th down to get into the end zone.
So roll app. And he's looking out to his right. That one is complete to Kevin Roche.
And it looks like they're going to call him just short of the goal line.
So really short, just inches short of that goal line. Roll-up found his man, Kevin Roche. And again, really close to that line. He didn't get that chance to extend the ball over the line, but...
Yeah, it looks like his hand went over, but the ball in his left hand just didn't quite get over.
So Darien in the red zone, roll-up. He's going to try to take it himself. He's going to be tackled short of the goal line, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal for the Blue Wave, something you didn't want to see.
Yeah, it looks like they just try to hurry up to the line and do a design quarterback run. But Wilton was all ready for that as they completely blew it up.
So you need a touchdown is a necessity right now. Can't kick the field goal. Still a 3-score game. 4th down and goal for the Blue Wave. Roll app and Caesar in the backfield. Roll app. Short pass out there, trying one-handing it for Connor Lane. That one falls incomplete. Almost had an OBJ-like catch there, but couldn't haul that one in.
Yeah, nearly a big play as they just try to use Connor Lane's size and the one-on-one matchup to have him go up and get it, but that one's going to fall incomplete, and that's really a big loss of a 4th down there.
So really just tough play there for Darien. It was a long throw. Connor Lane was definitely probably the right target on that one, but just an ultra-high throw. Couldn't put the one hand on it, and this one will bring up Wilton, and now all they have to do is just eat up that clock.
Yeah, a little bit deep into their own territory here inside the 5. So possibility of a safety here for this Darien defense that allowed them to give the ball back to their offense. If Wilson can just get a 1st down and give themselves some breathing room, that'll definitely put them in a much better situation.
So Wilton on the ball, close to their goal line. That one's going to be, again, tackled down close to that goal line, about the 2-yard line. So we're going to have a 2nd down for the Warriors.
Wilton won't mind not getting too many yards, as that clock is just going to continue to run, and they can pretty much take about 2 minutes off on this drive alone, even if they do go 3 and out. And they probably shouldn't look to snap the ball until the play clock is down, hitting closer to 0.
So the Warriors have it close to their own goal line. They're going to run that ball again, just getting a short gain, and looked like there might have been a little fumble on the play. Not sure what the call's going to be.
Yeah, Darien sideline, coaches on the sideline thought they might have had it as the ball did come out, but it looks like Wilson's going to be able to get right back on top of that one.
So timeout will be taken by the Blue Wave. Big spot here. Just under 6 minutes left to go. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on the DAF Media Network. Back here live on the DAF Media Network. The Warriors lead the Blue Wave 24-3 late in this fourth quarter. They have the ball really close to their own goal line, but making sure Darien will not make the tackle in the end zone for a safety. So Wilton going to be really tackled down again, close to that goal line, no safety. But again, that clock is just running down, and Darien not looking too good right now.
Yeah, it looks like Darien might have taken their final timeout here of the half.
So Darien will take their final timeout. They just need to talk some things over, figure out what they need to do. But you know, if you're head coach Andy Grant, what are you telling your boys in the huddle?
Yeah, well, just going to look to have a good punt return here, clean one, no muffing the ball, and then they need to just come out firing on offense. Pretty much desperation time here on every drive. Down 3 scores with under 6 minutes to go. Not looking too promising for this Darien team.
Yeah, down 3 scores indeed. And take a quick break. We'll be right back on the DAF Media Network.
Yeah.
Back here live on the DAF Media Network, and Wilton Warriors have a 4th down and 9, so it looks like they will go with a punt. Maybe not a punt team, actually, or actually they will bring out their punt team. That ball there, short punt, no receiver in the backfield for the Blue Wave, and that one, Darien will get possession in the Wilton zone.
Yeah, it looks like Darien just tried to bring all 11 guys up for the block there, as he knew Wilton punter wouldn't have too much space there. Backed up on their own 2 or 1 yard line was the snap, so, and seemed to have worked a little bit as they forced a pretty short punt only out to the 30-yard line.
So the ball will be on the 30-yard line. Darien just trying to put some offense on the board, but they're all out of timeouts, so definitely not in their favor.
Yeah, pretty much just going to need 3 quick drives here to get themselves to try to make a miraculous comeback.
Roll out. He's looking end zone throw for Kevin Roche, almost intercepted. Just out of the hands of the Warriors corner. And again, Wilton there make a nice defensive play.
Once again, Darien wide receivers open, but just a little overthrown on that occasion and unable to get the completion and get the big play, as Roche was in a really nice position there to go try to make a score there on just one play.
So the Blue Wave again on offense. Roll out. Pass out there. That one's complete to Connor Lane. Big play there for the Blue Wave and bringing up a first down.
Nice play by Roll Up, just standing in there in the pocket with the pressure coming in all around him, and Lane making a nice play. Get the catch, get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock, and get the chains moving. As once again, this Darien offense is going to be in the red zone.
So roll app. Looking again for the end zone. That one's going to be hauled in. And that one will be called a touchdown for Darien.
That was a great grab and great job hanging on through the contact there.
Really great play there from the Blue Wave. That one will be a touchdown.
The 29, Thomas Herget on the reception.
So Thomas Herget, the sophomore, getting on the board for the Blue Wave. Of course, brothers with Trevor Herget, one of the big wide receivers from last year. Funny we say Trevor Herget's name. He had the winning touchdown in that game against Wilton last year. So seeing the Herget bloodline throughout Darien football as Socorro's PAT is up and good. So Blue Wave still down by 2 scores, 5 minutes left. Not out of it yet, but Wilton is still hanging in strong.
Yeah, now with no timeouts, unable to stop the clock. If Wilton does get the ball back, then to see a decision here on the kickoff. My guess is they'll probably go with the offsides here. As if Wilton gets the ball back, they're pretty much guaranteed to lose 2 minutes, but maybe they feel like they can afford to lose 2 minutes and maybe get another quick score and then go on the offside kick.
So Darien defense, one of the more important plays they need to do. Make those clean stops, maybe try to get the ball back and put another one in the end zone.
Yeah, a turnover would definitely be huge here. Completely turn the tide of the game, especially if Darien's able to capitalize off a turnover. But right now, maybe that touchdown just looking a little bit too little too late for Darien.
Yeah, in any high school football game, trying to get 2 scores, especially with the time with 5 minutes, 11 seconds, is no easy feat. So Anson Zakor on the kick. It's going to be a short onside kick. That one recovered by Wilton. Tried to get a big tackle on that one, maybe loosen the ball, but Warriors, like always, hang on strong, and we'll get it about the 50-yard line.
Yeah, nice job by Stevenson. Just making sure he gets on top of that one, grabbing that one, and just getting down, not trying to make a play with it or anything. Making sure Wilson gets a clean recovery and giving their offense a chance to just close this one out on this drive.
Yeah, so Wilton, again, just trying to close things out. I mean, there's still 5 minutes left on the clock, so anything is possible, but not in the favor of the Blue Wave. Their defense definitely needed to come in strong. So Wilton, they're just going to hand it off to Reyes. Reyes moving along. He's got another gain of about 5 or 6, and he's really moving up on that rushing yards board.
Yeah, really nice gain there. Crucial gain there for this Wilton offense. If they want to try to finish out this game on this drive, probably need a couple first downs to do so. And their biggest job right now is just to protect the football. Not allow this Darien defense to force any turnovers.
So again, the Warriors, that time just ticking off. Gonna run it himself. Having some nice open room is number 16, Charlie Calabrese, the sophomore quarterback. He's coming in for Joey Haggerty late in this game, and again, another nice QB rush.
Nice rush there. Getting the first down, taking the space. These are some good reps for the young quarterback there. Managing an offense here late in the game.
Yeah, so this Wilton team, they're just going to let this play clock go down. Clock not in the favor of the Blue Wave. Wilton's just going to hand that one off again short of that marker. So again, that was Charlie Calabrese out there for Wilton. So bringing up second down.
Now as the clock ticks under 3 minutes here, Wilton definitely just need one more first down in order to be able to run out the clock completely, with Darien having no timeouts.
No, the Blue Wave again. Calabrese back, giving it back to Reyes. He'll be stopped up short of that line of scrimmage, so about a loss of 2 yards. So Darien defense making a nice stop.
Yeah, good read there. Make sure they get out to the outside to meet the toss play. Bring up a third down.
So it'll be a third down attempt. Looks like we might see a timeout here from the Wilton Warriors. Just trying to figure things out, what they're going to do on third down, because they know you can rush the ball to try to decrease some time, but definitely want to make a stop, not get Darien back on the opportunity on offense. But right back in the DAF Media Network, we're going to take a quick break. We're back here live on the DAF Media Network. So the Wilton Warriors just took that timeout.
Yeah, pretty interesting use of that timeout using early on in the play clock. Could let that wind down all the way to 2 minutes, but they didn't.
So Haggerty there, he's going to take it himself. Or no, it wasn't Haggerty. Again, that was number 16, Charlie Calabrese. So again, short of that first down marker, bringing up a fourth down here.
Wilton looking like they're going to go for it here on 4th and short, just to see if they can get the first down.
So 4th down and short for the Warriors.
And looks like they might just take their final timeout, as the play clock was at 0, and they just try to waste all the time that they can. Leave the clock out at 1:40.
Yeah, so Wilton will take their we'll take a timeout here, and there's 1:40 left to go in the game. Take a quick break. We'll be right back in the DAF Media Network for the remainder of this football game. Back here live on the DAF Media Network. Just 1:40 seconds left to go in the game to play. Darien down by 14. High snap there. Calabrese handing it off. So that one will be stopped up.
Darien gonna earn themselves one more try here on offense.
So a big 4th down stop by the Blue Wave, so they get a chance on offense. I mean, a lot of celebrations from that sideline, but Darien, they still have to travel almost the majority of this field.
Yeah, no timeouts, minute 34 left. They pretty much have to score here within just a few plays and pretty much take no time off the clock, get an onside kick, and then score again pretty quickly. Chances are low.
So again, roll lap. That one's going to be patted down again by that Wilton defensive line, who's been almost star-like this entire game.
Yeah, pretty much just unstoppable with forcing pressure, getting tips at the line, forcing completions. Really nice job, really athletic play there, just recognizing exactly when roll-up is throwing the ball and just jumping up and getting a hand on it.
So again, roll lap clock stopped at 1:30. And roll lap pass out there. Connor Lane. What a nice defensive stop by the Warriors. It was number 24, Jack Schwartz, making the huge stop. So it looks like we might see an injured player down on the field, but we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on the DAF Media Network. And we are back here live on the DAF Media Network. Just saw Connor Lane limp off to the sideline. So again, not a good sign for the Blue Wave, but we'll get another chance on offense. Roll lap. Deep throw just out of the hands of Charlie Tom. Just going right between those hands almost.
Yeah, nearly picked off there by Wilton. As now it's gonna, that completion's going to force another 4th down and long here for this Darien offense.
So again, roll lap. Pass out there off of the hands of Kevin Roche. And it looks like that will end any more offensive campaigns for the Blue Wave.
So Wilton's sideline and fan section officially celebrates as they will just come out here and go in victory formation to finish off what has been a pretty convincing and dominant win.
Yeah, so a huge win there by the Warriors. All they have to do is put down the final kneel. So 1st down and 10 for the Warriors. There's the kneel on that one. Clock will go down.
I'll just have to kneel one more time to finish out this one.
So again, that play clock just going down. And there's the kneel right there. Victory formation. The Warriors are going to go out and celebrate as they defeat the Darien Blue Wave 24-10 in this under the lights game. And Thomas, we saw a lot of dominance from Wilton all throughout this game, and Darien came out not really with much throughout this entire game. We didn't see much on offense. So what'd you like from the Warriors?
Warriors, they came out with a lot of toughness, a lot of physicality, and just pretty much outplayed Darien on all sides of the ball. Coming here on the road after a 2-game losing streak, they weren't discouraged. They were looking for a win tonight, and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, they had the revenge after losing to New Canaan in that last one. So Darien Blue Wave next week will take on the Fairfield War Mustangs again back at home. And, you know, you drop 5-2. You definitely want to pick up the next win after that. But that will do it here from Darien High School Stadium Field. And we want to give a quick shout out to our DAF Media crew, bringing you all the sights and sounds. In this one, Graham Carter, Hugh DeMark, Trevor Kisco, Luke Zerby, Will Donnelly, Eric Bellingham, of course, our DAF Media advisor, Damian Andrew, and Bruce Ferguson doing a great job bringing you everything for this game. So 24-10 in favor of the Warriors. I've been Liam Tomaszewski watching this game on the DAF Media Network, joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. Thank you, everyone. Have a great rest of your night.